as parents search for answers on how their child took an edible on school grounds. Plus, the future home to pro soccer is already sparking controversy. But we begin with a warning as parents search for ways to make ends meet. 7 News at 11 starts right now.
Streaming from downtown Buffalo, this is 7 News at 11.
I know things are tight right now, but adding extra water to the formula to stretch what you have left is dangerous for babies.
A pediatrician is using her platform to warn of a growing danger as many of us struggle to make ends meet. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us on this Monday evening at 11. I'm Febin Casahoon. We've told you many different ways to stretch your dollar at the grocery store, but when it comes to your baby's formula, that ratio has to stand firm. The average monthly cost for formula is anywhere from $100 to $150, though costs can fluctuate. That's between 54 cents to $1.15 per ounce just to feed your little one. And while times are tough on the wallet, doctors say watering down your formula can be extremely dangerous for your baby. I dive deeper into those dangers and the resources right in our own backyard to help. As an emergency medicine physician, Dr. Megan Martin has seen it all. And in a time when so many families are trying to make ends meet, she has one important message for moms. Don't try to cut corners when it comes to baby formula.
Recently, I had a young infant present with seizure activity, and we were able to give medications and get the seizure to stop. And when we did lab work, it showed that the sodium level was really low. The formula had not been mixed correctly. The ratio of scoops to water was off, and so baby had been getting too much water and ended up with water intoxication.
Dr. Martin, who trained at Women and Children's Hospital of Buffalo, says babies under a year have kidneys that are still maturing, putting them at greater risk for water intoxication. Many formulas call for 2 ounces of water and 1 scoop of formula. Oshai Children's Hospital President Dr. Stephen Turkovich can attest it's also important to put the water in first.
One of the things that can happen is the dilute formula can cause their sodium or their salt content in their blood to drop to dangerous levels.
Dr. Turkovich tells me that if something were to happen like this to your baby, it is treatable by fixing the sodium level, giving them sodium and salt through an IV. However, if it does go untreated, the effects of diluted formula can cause brain damage and brain swelling.
One of the things we always tell parents is don't give your baby who's less than 6 months any water. They can have juices, they can have formula, but just plain water is dangerous. And between 6 months and 12 months, you really want to limit the amount of water they take.
He suggests that you talk to your pediatrician if you're finding it hard to afford baby formula.
There's many ways you can get some formula. WIC is one of those great areas and great organizations.
Another avenue is Feed More Western New York. Last year, the organization served about 4,000 infants through its food bank distribution network.
These items can oftentimes be very expensive, and for many families who may be having limited resources, they may be in a very impossible decision in terms of what resources they can allocate.
Feed More Western New York Public Relations Manager Catherine Schick says anyone in need of food assistance or formula can connect with Feed More Western New York by going online at feedmorewny.org.